Did you hear that? Those are the sounds of spring. And I think that means it's time for a reset. It's still a little chilly here in the UK. The weather is up and down, the mornings are cold, the skies are still pretty gray, and it doesn't quite feel like spring has fully arrived yet. But even with that, something feels different. The days are getting longer, there's more light, and I can feel my energy slowly starting to come back. That's why this feels like the perfect time to get back into a routine. Because if I'm being honest, winter really slowed me down. It was so cold and dark that it made simple things feel like they required way more energy than they really did. I completed all the tasks that I would have each day, but anything extra, especially when it came to taking care of my health, kind of got pushed aside. I wouldn't say I stopped completely, but I definitely wasn't as consistent or as intentional as I wanted to be. Looking back, it almost felt like I was in my own version of hibernation. I stayed inside more, I moved less, I chose comfort over routine most of the time. I wasn't really pushing myself to do much. I was just getting through the days and waiting for things to feel easier. And I think that's actually pretty normal. I mean, winter can do that. It makes you slow down, rest more, and pull back a bit. But after a while, that way of living starts to feel a little too comfortable, and not in a good way. So now that spring's begun, I feel ready to come out of all of that. I decided to start simple with a little park walk. Nothing fancy, just getting outside and moving my body. Alright, it's time to head home. It's so cold out here. I put back on my jacket. It's time to go. Finally, we got a warmer day. The sun was out, the flowers were starting to bloom, and everything just felt lighter. So I decided to walk to the supermarket. I wanted to pick up some fresh fruits and vegetables just to do something to reset my body. Because to be honest, my eating habits weren't the best over the colder months. There was a lot of comfort food and quick meals and not as much of the fresh stuff that I'm used to. So I'm starting a juice cleanse. 5 days, just fresh homemade juice with no solid food. This isn't about being extreme or anything, it's more so about refreshing my body and just resetting. The first blend I'm starting with is beet juice because it's simple, really nutritious, and feels like a good place to begin. After that, I want to slowly bring in more balance with nourishing meals and just build a routine that I can actually stick to. Because for me, this reset isn't just about 5 days. It's about setting the tone for the next few months. It's about getting into habits that make me feel good so that when summer comes around, I'm not trying to rush or fix everything last minute. One minute it's winter and I'm laying in bed with no motivation to do anything more than I have to. And then suddenly, it's only 3 months until summer. That shift happened so quickly, so I'm trying to use this time to slowly get back on track. Not all at once and not perfectly, but step by step. Spring is starting to feel like a fresh start, and this is mine.